afternoon. We're playing some more Hearts of Iron. Well, I gotta stop saying what time it is and what day it is, because you guys might be watching this like the year of 2025 or something like that. I don't know. You know, like a 20, a 30-year-old YouTube video or something. I don't know. But that would be like just 15. Hey, 2025 isn't. Wait, that's. Oh, wait a minute. That's like 13 years from now. That ain't much. That sounds like the future though, doesn't it? When it gets that high up. I mean, 2012 is like, yeah, okay, right. But then like 2030, I mean, most of you will probably. No, not 2030. That's like 2,300. 20. Yeah, no, 2030. What am I talking about? Welcome back to Hearts of Iron. Unrelated shit's gotta get away when Canada's here. About to win the World War II 2K 022. 022, I don't know. I am fucking high on crack. Yo, I've been cold for most of the week. I uploaded 2 videos yesterday. Wait, today's Tuesday. It ain't even Monday today. What am I talking about? Jeez. You guys gotta remind me. God, I can't sit there and just nod. Or accept it. I don't know. Nod. Nick, Skok, I don't know. It's the same thing. Nod is probably saying like, yeah. So, anyways, since the, I might just be happy because it's Christmas time. You never know. Welcome back. What did we do last time? Oh yeah, I've been reading some of your comments, and a lot of people are saying that my leadership is pretty bad. Yes, it is. And I'm gonna have a shit everything, literally. So I gotta focus more on one thing. What I'm thinking of doing is making sure that my land unit is good. Militia and cavalry isn't my top priority. Small arms is insanely important. Improved security units, maintaining civil order is an important function. No, we're not. That's more like a German research. Night fighting equipment, not necessary now. We need, of course, the armor, and we need, of course, all of this. So I'm gonna aim for getting like good combat shit. Destroy armor, fine. Why not? I promise to submarine technology. I'm not much of a navy guy. Landing crafts won't be needed. We're not gonna be invading. We're gonna be there before the war itself. Yet I have yet to make up my mind where we're about to be. I don't think I'm gonna go with Africa. I said that before. I don't know actually. I'm just gonna send my dudes to England or Britain or Ireland. No, Ireland wouldn't accept me, but somewhere around there, and they just send them in. This is looking good. This is looking good. Not much of a fighter guy as well. I need carriers for my fighters to be effective. This is really good manpower. Shit, dude, that is insanely important. I got a lot of it already, so I got radar. Yeah, let's get that. Radio technology. Don't think we need that exactly right now. Heavy air guns. This is really important. We're a bit ahead of that, but it's really important. Blah blah blah. I'm just gonna get everything. Why the hell not? This here is all really important. Maybe not that, and maybe not that. Not that, not that. But the rest is really, really important. Land. All these, like, you know, theory stuff, like how you commit your warfare, how you do your things, that is really important. Convoy escorts is really good to have. CAG organization. CAG, isn't that the... what does CAG stand for? Is that like a split name? What's CAG? The most obvious role for aircraft carriers. Ah, aircraft carriers. No, I don't need that. Pilot training. Nope. So we got like pretty much an infantry focused thing here with some other things as well, which is pretty good. Because people are saying that if I'm going to research everything and not focus on something, then, well, you're going to have a shit everything instead of focusing like everything goes in infantry, and we'll have the best infantry in the world, which is good. Got the first corps, but I'm deciding to create another corps, another 5 divisions. We have a fairly okay industrial capacity. So here, was it my 5th template? Yep. 5. As reserves, of course, as the rest. I hope. Some of these were no, they're all put as reserves. That means it'll take less time for us to recruit them, but once we mobilize them, it'll take a bit longer. Once they're mobilized, they'll go full out. This is exactly what I wanted. Put reinforcements on whatever they need there. Yeah, that'll be enough. Industrial capacity is about to finish up. We're probably gonna play for another 2 years to 39, or we might actually play because 1 year is sort of like an episode, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, depending on how fast. And if I play for another, well, I could basically play today and the whole day out and just upload several episodes. Let me see here. I've not yet been invited to the Allies, which worries me not too much. A bit. 6 of these. They can each carry... Doesn't say. Okay, 40. So... I don't know what that translates into troops itself. Oh, something just happened here. I think they just, yep, they just committed the, or just carried out the Anschluss of Austria. Alright. Boys, you guys ready soon, huh? I think it's time to get us here to St. John, where we're going to be moving out. I'm not going to be moving the Royal Canadian Army HQ, but I am going to have to create another army. The First Army, led by Bolton. Bolton's First Army, because we're gonna have another corps, and then it's important to have an army, you know, keeping those two combined. Some more IC. We've got a lot of IC for the last 2 episodes, but it's always good to get some more. And this is the area where I should place them. So I'm gonna get one here in Montreal. I might as well put this on here. Might be my neutrality that leaves me out of the Allies. But I am literally gonna be full on accepted soon. Officers going up. We're gonna need to put more officers. You guys know that, right? Because when we are recruiting this many troops, a lot of officers are gonna be handy. Well, we're gonna literally need it. So the research is gonna have to go down a bit now. I have to sacrifice that. Make sure we have the good shit being researched. Light tank guns and all that. We don't have any tanks yet, but I'm sure we will in a matter of time. More Canadian infantry divisions. We're going to form a new corps over here in Moncton. This is going to be the second. And you know what? The first was the first Expeditionary Corps. Expeditionary Corps. There you go. First Expeditionary Corps. And that one is going to be connected to the First Army, of course. So the First Army is going to be coming onto these boats with us. It's only a year now. We got to prepare for this, don't we? Got a lot of convoys. Don't have to sort that out. We got 12. Look at this. Look at that. Looking good. A lot of income. +2. That's pretty good. More industrial capacity. We'll put one down here in St. John. Why not? Ottawa, Montreal need some more. While we're at the war, we're gonna spend a lot of money on that. This is going up now. Let's get more transport ships. That is undoubtedly gonna be needed. For bringing on another, I think we're gonna need another 6 for this. They'll be done before the war. That's all that matters. Okay. Deutschland. Here they are. 7th Canadian Infantry Division. Welcome to the 2nd Expeditionary Corps. Man, we're gearing up, aren't we? We are gonna see a pretty high number of troops. And definitely adding more to the war than what they realistically did. I guess they... I wouldn't know actually how many troops Canada had effectively fighting in the war. And if we have 100,000, to me, as a nation that isn't as populated and has the same capacity as this down here and this one, for example, then I think that's pretty good. 100,000 men. If you put them at the right place, they can do a lot of damage. Treaty of Munich just occurred, and I think that is the sort of yeah, occupying parts of Czechoslovakia. I think there's Munich, München, Stuttgart, Milano, Kungsbacka, Göteborg, Skåne, Malmö, Karlskrona, Stockholm. I have to play Sweden sometime and just be like, like take over Norway and align myself to like the communist. So I play one of each. I don't know, it'd be fun. I don't think Stockholm would ever. They've always not. As a person, I haven't really disliked Russians, but Stockholm itself has always been like, not Stockholm, Sweden itself has always been like, sort of maybe a bit hostile towards Russians since we've fought them a lot. And I have to mention, whenever I speak about this, there's one fight and one battle that I have to speak about now that we have the time. The first battle of Poltava, I think, or the second one, where Sweden lost 600 men and the Russians lost 10,000 men, got like 20,000 captured but released later because we're very merciful people. And they also lost like 10,000 no, not 10,000, like 1,000 cannons and all that. So it was a pretty good victory. But then the Russians beat us again. But it's, you know, back and forth war, hence why, you know, they haven't taken all this and we haven't taken all that. It was kind of like an even, you know, the wars ended like, let's not fight anymore, we're just gonna beat each other back and forth. I don't think that's what they said, but duh, you can kind of do the calculations yourself. Let's make sure that our IDs are good here. Support weapons, get all that up. Destroyer armor, get the fuck down here. I need to focus more on, oh, assault weapons. Bridging equipment, that's good. Need them assault weapons now. Mobile warfare research. Oh, all this neutrality is minus 5% when we're researching these. Oh, Italians have been invited to the Axis, and we have entered the war, or the year of the war. See if my vice admiral can handle this. 18 ships, and he's got another. Nah, he'll be fine. So all these dudes are ready. I think we're gonna mobilize in July, somewhere around there, to make sure that we're all ready. Money-wise, I hope we'll be fine. I mean, we're gonna be spending a lot of money on that. Just gonna speed up as quickly as possible here now that I'm waiting. Officers, we need 3,400. I mean, gear up the officers, guys. We need officers right now. At least till we get to 3,000, and I'll put that down. I think 90 will put us in the green zone. Nah, but that'll be fine. We have just been invited to the Allies. What a wonderful thing. So now we're gonna start taking more of an aggressive approach here to Germany. I want a national unity disruption, and I want a military espionage on Germany. I also want zero technology. We need more. Now that we have that, we should put that at 175. Obviously, we're going to lose troops in battle, so that you don't have to worry about that. Espionage needs to go up a bit. But yeah, my distribution of leadership is pretty bad. Why? Well, it just is. So we're not researching that much. The technology is giving us a little increase, but this is good. This is what we need here. Yes, I will gladly take and accept the invite to the great power of the Allies. A lot of supply map. Ooh, a lot of supplies being sent back and forth. Is this to Italy? Wow. Trading with Italy. Albania. Persia. Well, you're about to see a lot of these go out pretty soon. You know why? You know why, baby. March, May, June, July, August. Gotta prepare for that. September, baby. We need a little more in that. They're always going to be grumpy bastards when it comes to that. I think I did a lot of my laws last time, didn't I? Now, we still got a volunteer army. Well, you know what? People, you're going to be put on a 3-year draft from now on. From this very moment, 3-year draft. My economy? Alright guys, my fraps stopped working. I'm really glad it told me though. It popped up in the middle of the screen. But, you know, if it didn't, I'd still be sitting here talking to nothing. So, where were we? We were, yeah, okay, we did the 3-year draft. We were also going to do the mobilization difference, but I don't really know what to put it at. I'd hate to lose money. But it's really good to get that extra IC now before we're going to that war. Money plus 15. I think we're going to put it in a basic mobilization, because after all, we haven't really jumped into it yet, you know what I mean? So this is gonna go up a bit, but we are in the long term gonna have not as much apparently. Well, it should give us more. We haven't had a problem with this. Oh, there we go. Look at that, skyrocketing up in the air, giving us that extra stuff that we need so much. Alright, I think that this navy belongs righteously to the 1st Army, not the Royal Canadian Army HQ. That thing should just be sat there alone with the 1st Army under its sub-command, but not actually doing anything else. So... are we mobilizing? I mean, no, why did the armies just... or the troops... ooh, check. Guarantee the independence of Poland. Ribbentrop asked the Poles for the return of Danzig. And a strip of German territory across the Polish corridor. Here's what you can ask yourself if they would have given them this. If, you know, if the war would have been possible to, I don't think so. On March 31 March 1939, the British and French guaranteed the borders of Poland. Encouraged by the guarantee, the Poles were not about to compromise. Then, as 1930 progressed, the position of the Soviet Union became critical. If Stalin allied himself with Britain, Germany would run the risk of a two-front war. If she pushed the world to conflict, British attempts at negotiation with the Soviets were, however, lackluster for both ideological and practical reasons. Stalin had purged thousands of officers from the Red Army, and the Soviets were perceived to be third-rate military force. Stalin was also unwilling to be pushed into a war which offered him little in terms of his own narrow self-interest. Then the Nazis pulled what Manfred von Schröder called a stroke of courage and genius. They signed their own treaty with the Soviet Union, their greatest ideological enemy. Yeah. Poland is mobilizing Italy. Well, well, well. If the rest are going to be mobilizing, I got to be mobilizing too, right? I know that UK's Navy will beat the German Navy around these quarters here, so I don't have to worry about my safety. My Canadian troop safety. Australia has been accepted into the Allies. Money-wise, it's not really good. We're actually kind of... ooh, Hungary. Ooh, New Zealand. Ooh, France is mobilizing. Isn't it time for us Canadians as well? It's time. The 15th of April, 1939. Canadian troops are mobilizing. Men from Dieppe, Fredericton, or whatever, Edmonton, Quebec, Tracy, Naperville, Alexandria, Montreal, Ottawa, Perth, Brockville, Kingston. Report to duty now. Peacetime? You call this peacetime? The air is filled with hate. Calling this peacetime would be a lie. Let's get everyone to the same little region here and just look at the masses we have gained now. 91,000 troops. 91,000 troops is nothing you say nay to. Nope. It is nothing you say nay to. Nay to. Nay. No. I'm talking Swedish here in the center of everything. Alright, we got a good, nice transport flotilla here. What do we need? Okay, guys. What do we need? Do we need a support corps, a third corps with something special in it that we can just wrap up right before we go? So what does light armor take? 268 days. Never gonna make that. Should we bring in militia corps? Just for the the backup support and like the militia. We wouldn't bring the garrisons. 100 days, 100 days, 100 days. That's 3 months. May, June, July. We'll make it. We'll make the 3 months. So we'll bring in some. We'll bring in some garrison. Might some military police better do that as well. Two garrison, third corps with 3 of these in it. What about artillery? 166 days, no, it wouldn't take. What would this cost me in manpower? 20? Well, well, well. I'm getting these with us here. We're taking this and making a third corps, bringing those with us too. We're gonna get extra troops. It's always good to have some garrison with you. I might actually leave a couple home. Yeah, I think I'll leave a couple at home. While I build another transport ship as well. So we speed it up. I know we're mobilized in peacetime. There's nothing I can do about it. Money's gonna go skyrocketing down like that. Why are we trading away so much money? That is unacceptable. I am not gonna export any money. Fuck the USA. Fuck Uruguay. Not fuck them, you know what I mean. I mean, I love them. Mexico, I need my money myself. Why am I exporting? I don't need it. I need to import things. I need to import money. Money is worth more than... Look at that. And it goes down again. Because people are... My AI like, trade agreements. Sometimes it's good not to do any trade agreements. Like, I've had 0 trade agreements before and I've been able to do really well. This will be done August the 30th, September 28th. That's going to be a little too late there, boy. But these might be finishing up and then that gets 100%. Fuck it, we'll do it like that. Now that these things need a little more attention as well. War economy. Really? Is that more effective? My money's gonna go down so much, man. Look at that. 25% minus. Resources plus 10. This is the resources right here. Well, we're going into war economy and we got ourselves some more upgrades. Canada's ready for a fight, son. And if you ain't gonna believe that, then you're dumb, alright? So we got some more manpower now. We're gaining 2.4 every month, which is good enough, I guess. This would be enough to reinforce the troops that I'm already fielding if needed to be. So what if okay. I'll just lock it there. How are we wasting any IC now? Oh, it's paused, my bad. I beg of you to reconsider. How are we wasting anything? Molotov Ribbentrop can... Oh, ho, ho, ho. They just took the rest here. And they signed the pact with Soviet as well. God damn it. Canadians, you gotta finish up. We'll have to skip the 6th. We're gonna have like 4 days to put these guys in a core, send them out. Manpower is really going up. It's almost skyrocketing high. There we go. I'm actually gonna send these guys in later. These guys have to go now. I'd hate to cross the sea in the wartime. Let's send them up here to Inverness, Aberdeen. Oh, ho. Germany's declared war. The Allies joined the Super Show for Truth, Justice, and the Canada Way. The Canada Way. So here are the Poles retreating. I think we spoke about this in the last episode. They could have yeah, okay, they got tanks and shit, but you could have at least, I mean, the Russians aren't pushing in, so you should have been able to sweep everything to the left and fight. At least do a little more damage. Like you could, I mean, I've played games here where the Poles have actually pushed in and taken out Königsberg in this area of Germany. Now they declared Blitzkrieg. That means they have just pushing in, taking everything out. It's the beginning, guys. It's the second time this happens for us. Obviously, the reason. Here we have these guys. We're going to create a new second core. No, this is going to be the third core. This is just going to be the third core. And a lot of garrison brigades. Now that we're at war, I think we're just going to assign these guys to the Royal Canadian Army HQ. And I don't want the First Army assigned to that. I want the First Army to be its own army, at its own command, with its own navy. So the Royal Canadian has only got the third corps. I want the Dota assign themselves here. Not necessarily with defensive move here. Just position yourself where you feel it's best and send out your little garrison troops and sort your things out yourself. Okay, so our troops are almost arriving here. 7th of September. They've been traveling for about a week now, I think. They're a bit out of low on supply here on the sea. But they have finally arrived. The first army is gonna be put in a losing mouth. Put the first corps there. Second corps there. Oh, I haven't named them. Oh. Expeditionary Corps. And the second one is going down there. Sorry about this, I'm a bit cold today. First, no. No. Now, technology. Put that at like 5. Put that down at like 35. Alright, so that should be fine. Let me see here. Diplomacy is quite handy now in the war times, but you know, we're gonna solve our things with force. So fuck diplomacy, right? Yeah, Canadians. So this should be good. Alright, okay. 52 in money. Look at that dark wine red taste of excellence spreading out all over UK. What if I was with the Axis all of a sudden? Okay. US wants to now move in their territory. I think the Americans are gonna join us in the conflict pretty soon. I really do hope they will. I mean, if the Americans were here in France together with the British and everything at the same time, we would have held them. Yeah, we would have held them. Definitely. No way. They're not Space Marines, right? Ooh, there we go. Split that shit up in 2. Warsaw on this side. You know, during the World War II, if I want to live on like an island that maybe wasn't too affected, I'd just probably sit on this thing here. I mean, sure they were bombed. Okay, maybe not. You know, I regret that. It'll make Spain. Spain's got Portugal. Yeah, Portugal. Portugal and Spain. Have they got Badajoz here? That'd be cool. Sevilla, Malaga, Gibraltar. Badajoz would be around here. Alright. My troops are at the ready, sir. They're all getting supplies. They're all fully ready. We're getting money now. We're getting everything's going up to that crude oil. Can't I just like... Yeah, I think it's time. Royal Canadian HQ needs... Wow, I need a lot of stuff. Convoys. Let's build some more, just to have in reserves. And let's build some tactical bombers, and let's build some interceptors, and let's build some destroyers. Gear up, you know. Convoys get top priority. Alright, more efficient laws. Yeah, well, we're gonna put on the service by requirement, because that actually happened back then. Work harmony, total economic mobilization. Is that effective? %, minus 60. Yeah, but look at the money. I won't afford that. I will not afford that. It's just gonna go down. I'll keep it at that. That is good. Heavy industry. Censored press, why not? Specialist training is what we roll with. Look at the money. Yeah, it costs a lot to reenact new laws. I wouldn't even afford all of them. The Germans are by the border. Swiss people. Oh, they're taking Denmark now. I think they're about to go to... Oh, fight them, my friends, fight them. They got panzer divisions, everything. They annexed Denmark. Fuck. Here's Sweden. Where is my... the Allies. Hooray. Hooray, hooray, hooray. Convoys are about to finish up. Do I really need this many convoys? I guess I do, since... I mean, Sweden's mobilizing. Wow, they've never done that before. In this game, that is. Let me see here. Oh, we're sending to France here now. We got a couple up here. There's still to Italy. That's funny.